Ever scroll through those articles, the ones about robots taking over and get a little nervous, like, wait a minute, is my job going to be next? Well, that's what we're diving into today. We're looking at this list, 30 professions least likely to be automated. And let me tell you, some of these are pretty surprising. It's not just the jobs you'd expect.
Okay.
So, ready to future-proof your career? Let's jump in and see what these surprisingly safe jobs tell us about thriving in the age of AI.
Let's do it.
I gotta say, seeing psychiatrists at the top of the list threw me for a loop. I mean, AI is already analyzing our emotions in text and voice, but then, right there with them, software developers, the people actually building the AI.
Yeah, it really illustrates how even when AI seems to be moving into a field, it's often those uniquely human aspects of the work that are most important. Think about psychiatrists. AI might be able to spot some red flags, maybe even pick up on some emotional cues, but it's that human connection, the ability to build trust and understand the complexities of a person's experience that's crucial for real treatment. AI just can't replicate the kind of nuanced grasp of human emotion you need to really guide someone through a tough emotional experience.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, even with all the advancements in language models, those AI therapy apps still feel kind of dot off,
Right, exactly.
And this idea of uniquely human skills, it seems to apply across the board, doesn't it? Because we're also seeing artists, chefs, even plumbers on this list.
Absolutely, and that's where things get really interesting. These jobs may seem totally different on the surface, but they all rely on some core human abilities that AI really struggles with.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
We tend to think of AI as this incredible innovator, right? But that spark of truly original thought, that's still a human thing. Look at AI-generated art. It can copy styles, sure, but it often misses that emotional depth, those subtle choices that make human art connect with us on a deeper level.
It's like that AI painting that won the art competition a while back. Impressive, technically speaking, but it didn't hit you the same way a piece by a human artist would.
Exactly.
So we've got emotional intelligence, creative thinking. What else helps these careers stand strong against automation?
A lot of these professions, software developers, surgeons, even detectives, they depend on complex problem solving. AI is great at rules and recognizing patterns, but throw in a problem it's never seen before, a situation that needs quick thinking and adaptation. That's where AI tends to struggle.
So it's about thinking on your feet, being able to handle those curveballs. Like, a robot plumber could probably replace a pipe, but could it figure out some weird plumbing issue in a 100-year-old house? Probably not. That takes experience, intuition, a different kind of smarts.
Exactly. And we haven't even gotten to physical dexterity and adaptability.
Yeah.
Crucial in fields like surgery, firefighting, skilled trades.
Right.
We can build robots to do specific tasks in controlled settings, sure. But the real world, it's messy and unpredictable. A surgeon needs to adapt to complications during an operation. A firefighter has to navigate a dangerous, constantly changing environment. AI still has a long way to go in those areas.
This is making me think about my own work, Where do you see these skills showing up in your day-to-day life, even if your job isn't on this list?
That's a great question.
Because let's face it, none of us are totally immune to the changes AI is bringing.
And that's important to remember. This list is a fascinating look at the landscape, but it's not saying any job is 100% future-proof. The world of work is always changing, and there are things beyond AI economic trends, government policies that have a huge impact.
So where does that leave us? How do we prepare for whatever's next?
The key is to focus on what we as humans bring to the table. It's not about outsmarting the machines. It's about honing those inherently human strengths. Empathy, adaptability, creative problem solving. Those are the things that will always be valuable no matter how advanced AI gets. So as you're thinking about your own career path, don't just ask, what can AI do? Ask yourself, what can I do that AI can't? That's the real key to a future-proof career.
Some great food for thought today. We'll be back next time with another deep dive.